Hey guys. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button when you finish watching the video. Thanks. Have you ever longed to be able to draw like professionals while lacking the obvious skills? It is a fact that anyone can be an artist, no matter what talent has previously existed. This article will explain how to begin to articulate the images in your mind onto paper with only a few methods of drawing neat lines. First method you can try is repeating lines in a single stroke. Have a clear idea of what you wish to draw in mind and focus on a single, significant line. If you are copying the image from another work, you may want to have the original piece at hand. It does not matter whether or not the line is straight, curved. Repeating lines in a single stroke. Have a clear idea of what you wish to draw in mind and focus on a single, significant line. If you are copying the image from another work, you may want to have the original piece at hand. It does not matter whether or not the line is straight, curved, etc. Simply by estimation, imagine a point A and a point B of the line. This does not have to be perfect. Do not stress over the accuracy in location. Draw from point A to point B back and forth repeatedly. Always draw softly the first time. There will always be an opportunity at the end to go over your drawing in a darker color. There is no need to erase the mess around the straightest of the lines. It will only make the line look awkward and broken. It is okay if your lines make random turns or are rough. They are only guides for when you will draw over them with a darker color. Creating your own style. Briefly attempt some of these methods. Think to yourself, which one seems easier? Do you think you could improve it? How? Try some of these new methods you have thought of. Remember that all artists have different techniques and styles. There is no conventional way to draw. Inking a completed sketch. Sketch an image. Sketch a picture that you want to finish by inking. While you're first learning how to ink, it will be better to start with simpler drawings with clean pencil line work and fewer details. Cartoon characters, minimalistic images and simple shapes will work best, since they'll allow you to focus on clean inking without worrying about the lines running together. Your sketch doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to get the major lines, focus and proportions right. A lot will change by the time you begin inking. Clean up your pencil lines. Once your drawing has been sketched out, look for places where you can make corrections or erasures to get the pencil lines as smooth as possible. This will make inking over them easier and result in a neater, more distinct final drawing. Don't worry about incorporating too much detail during the sketching phase. You'll be better served if you wait until after you've inked the major lines to start adding extra touches. The pencil lines of your sketch should be precise and clearly defined. Try not to let them run together too much, as this can make inking tricky. Erase pencil mistakes completely so they don't become a distraction. Get in position to start inking. Inking requires a lot of patience, so you want to make sure you're focused and using the right technique. Sit up straight and position yourself squarely over the paper. If the drawing you're inking is resting on a drafting table or another flat surface, try looking down over the paper so that you have an unobstructed frontal perspective. It's okay if you prefer to work at an angle as long as you can clearly see each detail and move your drawing hand freely. The more upright you sit, the better. Otherwise, your back may start hurting during lengthy inking sessions. Your work area should be well lit to promote visibility. Ink with smooth, easy motions of the hand. Grasp the pen firmly in your dominant hand near the tip. Keep the tip of the pen at an angle to the paper, not straight up and down. Hold your hand steady and let your arm guide you over the lines, rather than trying to use the movement of your wrist alone. Relax your drawing hand and arm, Too much tension can leave your finished drawing looking rigid and lifeless. Start on one side and work away from your body. Go over the lines of your sketch, beginning with one side of the drawing and radiating outward from there. Most artists achieve the best results by inking in the direction of their dominant hand, if you're right-handed, starting on the left side of the page and inking to the right, and the opposite for left-handed artists. This will prevent you from running the edge of your hand over fresh lines. After you've inked the major lines, move outward and fill in smaller details and those in the background. This will ensure that the most important elements in the drawing are properly emphasized. Don't just trace over the lines you've already drawn, imagine that you're drawing them a second time, this time with the boldness of ink. When you come to a section of the drawing that's difficult to ink, turn the paper and continue in the same orientation, rather than contorting your hand or trying to ink in an uncomfortable direction. Keep the final image in mind when inking your drawing. If you're just following the same lines you sketched, the objects will look forced. That's the end of the video. Thanks. Peace.